A look inside the world of MS-13 gangs. Hi and welcome to True Crime, a channel dedicated to the dark underworld of criminal activity carried out by gangsters, mobsters, cartel leaders, and others. Today we take an unprecedented look inside the treacherous world of MS-13 gangs. Infamous for their brutality and criminal activities, MS-13 has gained notoriety worldwide. Through an immersive journey, we explore the origins, structure, and operations of this highly secretive and dangerous organization. From their initiation rituals to their involvement in drug trafficking and human smuggling, we uncover the grim reality faced by those caught in their grip. Join us as we delve deep into the shadows, shedding light on the inner workings and the impact of MS-13 gangs. Get ready for a chilling exploration of this notorious underworld. Let's begin. History, the origins and growth of the Mara Salvatrucha MS-13 gang are deeply rooted in the complex socio-political landscape of Los Angeles and El Salvador. Founded in the 1980s by Salvadoran immigrants in Los Angeles, the gang initially formed as a means of protection against the racial prejudices and persecution faced by the undocumented Salvadoran community. They sought to defend their own against the established gangs predominantly composed of Mexicans, Asians, and African Americans. Under the leadership of Ernesto Deras, a former member of the Salvadoran Special Forces Mississippi, 13 transformed into a more structured criminal organization. Deras utilized his military training to discipline the gang and enhance its logistical operations, leading to a rise in power and influence. It was during this period that the rivalry between MS-13 and the 18th, the street gang, emerged, stemming from a violent incident and subsequent cycle of revenge. Deportation policies implemented in the United States have had a significant impact on MS-13. Many members, including high-ranking figures, have been deported after being arrested, only to recruit more members in their home countries. This influx of deported gangsters, combined with the lack of a proper police force in post-war El Salvador and the availability of weapons left over from the conflict, created fertile ground for MS-13 to establish its presence and engage in activities such as arms trafficking, extortion, and assassination. The Salvadoran Civil War, which lasted for over 12 years and involved human rights violations and civilian targeting, left the country vulnerable to gang infiltration. The post-war government, influenced by the wartime military government, delayed the formation of a new national police service, allowing former war criminals to integrate into the nascent police force. This further facilitated the establishment of MS-13 in El Salvador. Additionally, the economic struggles and neoliberal trade reforms in the post-war period likely contributed to the growth of MS-13. The combination of high levels of unemployment, poverty, and limited opportunities left many vulnerable to the appeal of gang life. Extreme violence. The name Mara Salvatrucha combines Mara, meaning gang, Salva, representing Salvador, and Trucha, conveying street smarts. The inclusion of 13 inches symbolizes the letter M in the alphabet. Notorious for its brutality, Mississippi, 13 gained infamy for its use of machetes in acts of extreme violence. Initially establishing a presence in neighborhoods predominantly controlled by Mexican gangs, it later expanded its influence across the nation. The reach of MS-13 has extended far beyond Los Angeles. According to the FBI, the gang has made its presence felt in 46 states across the United States, underscoring its widespread influence and reach. In recognition of its transnational criminal activities, the U.S. Treasury designated MS-13 as a transnational criminal organization in 2012, an unprecedented acknowledgement for a street gang. This classification aligns MS-13 with notorious international cartels like the Mexican Zetas, Japanese Yakuza, and Italian Camorra, underscoring the magnitude and scale of the gang's criminal operations. These developments raise thought-provoking questions. How did a street gang originating from the streets of Los Angeles evolve into a transnational criminal organization? What factors contributed to its expansion across the United States and its international recognition? As MS-13 continues to make headlines, it serves as a reminder of the complex and multifaceted nature of gang violence and the ongoing challenges that law enforcement and communities face in combating such criminal enterprises. Brutal initiations. MS-13, notorious for its recruitment of vulnerable teenagers, has gained a reputation for its brutal initiation rituals. Prospective members are subjected to a vicious 13-second beating known as being jumped in, and are often required to commit a crime, including murder, to prove their loyalty to the gang, an act known as getting wet. Escaping the clutches of MS-13 is a perilous task, as leaving the gang can result in severe consequences. Members bear permanent chest tattoos that mark them for life, making it difficult to integrate into society, and some factions are known to execute defectors. With an estimated 6,000 to 10,000 members in the United States alone, Mississippi, 13 stands as one of the largest criminal organizations in the country, according to a 2008 FBI threat assessment. However, its reach extends far beyond U.S. borders. Following an anti-gang crackdown in the late 1990s, numerous early members were deported to Central American countries, where they established offshoots of the gang. Today, estimates suggest that the number of MS-13 members in Central America surpasses 60,000. The gang generates a staggering annual revenue of approximately $31.2 million, 23.4 million pounds, primarily through illicit activities such as drug trafficking and extortion, as revealed by a Salvadorian police operation detailed by El Faro newspaper. As MS-13 continues to expand its operations, it poses a significant threat both within the United States and in Central America. The question remains, how can we dismantle such a deeply entrenched and profitable criminal enterprise while simultaneously addressing the root causes that drive young individuals into the gang's embrace? Kill, rape, control. In recent times, Mississippi 13 has garnered attention due to several high-profile cases that have sent shockwaves through communities. Last month in New York, 2 young female high school students were mercilessly attacked with a machete and baseball bat while walking through their neighborhood. It was a chilling act of revenge stemming from a seemingly insignificant dispute, as authorities have revealed. This heinous crime resulted in the charging of 4 alleged MS-13 members. Concurrently, 2 other alleged members faced charges for the murder of a fellow gang member who purportedly violated gang protocol. These incidents highlight the extreme violence and brutality that MS-13 is willing to unleash within its ranks. Across the country, in Houston, Texas, another horrifying incident unfolded. 2 suspected MS-13 members were charged with the kidnapping, sexual assault, and ultimate murder of 3 teenage girls. These innocent victims were held hostage, subjected to unimaginable trauma, and one of them tragically lost her life, her body left on the side of the road. Shockingly, during their court appearance, the accused individuals, Miguel Alvarez Flores and Diego Hernandez Rivera, displayed a callous indifference, laughing and waving at the cameras. The chilling reality behind MS-13 is reflected in their motto, "Kill, Rape, Control," as described by an FBI gang specialist who has delved into the group's operations. These cases exemplify the extent to which MS-13 is willing to go to instill fear, assert dominance, and maintain its grip on communities. They raise unsettling questions. How can such acts of violence occur within our society? What drives individuals to embrace a life of crime and perpetrate such unspeakable acts? These cases serve as a stark reminder of the urgent need to address the root causes that fuel the growth and influence of gangs like MS-13 while ensuring the safety and well-being of our communities. In film, the influence and notoriety of MS-13 have not been limited to the streets, but have also permeated various forms of media. In the feature film Sin Nombre, 2009, the principal characters delve into the world of MS-13 in Chiapas, Mexico, providing a glimpse into the traditions and practices of the gang. The movie La Vida Precoz y Breve de Sabina Rivas, 2012, sheds light on the violence inflicted by MS-13 on immigrants at the Guatemala-Mexico border, highlighting the harsh realities faced by those caught in their path. The media's fascination with MS-13 extends beyond the silver screen. National Geographic produced a documentary in 2005, aptly titled World's Most Dangerous Gang, offering a comprehensive look into the operations and activities of MS-13. Additionally, the television series Gangland dedicated 2 full episodes to MS-13. Episode 2, titled You Rat You Die, delves into the story of Brenda Paz, a former gang member turned informant who bravely provided authorities with first-hand accounts of MS-13's operations before tragically losing her life. Episode 13, known as Root of All Evil, sheds light on the drugs and prostitution networks controlled by MS-13. These creative representations and documentaries raise thought-provoking questions. How accurately do these portrayals capture the true essence of MS-13 and its impact on communities? Thank you for watching another amazing video from our true crime team. Like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned to our next reel.